Are you really frustrated with the amount of income that you're generating from Amazon KDP? Well, in this video, I'm going to expand on some key reasons why that income may not be coming through. So welcome, my name is Romney. I'm the founder of Global Self-Publishing. Let's get into some of the key reasons why that income may not be coming through. Now, one of the other key reasons is that your expectations are sky high. With some of the videos out there that talk about making $5,000 to $10,000 per month in your first 6, even 12 months of publishing with Amazon KDP, tend to give you that expectation that that's what you should get. Now, I'm telling you that it takes a long time to create great books that sell on Amazon and that can generate that kind of revenue. Now, let's get on to some of those key reasons why you're not making that income that you think you should on Amazon KDP. Now, the first one is your choice of niche. Now, when you're doing your niche research, it does take a lot of time. Using the right tools like Publisher Rocket or KD Spy, people tend to rush into this and follow the trends. And you can get caught up in creating books about particular hot topics like a Valentine's Day book, Easter, Christmas, word search, puzzle search books. There are particular niches that you probably should stay away from, and they're just very, very competitive. And what that ends up causing is that when you go to advertise your books on Amazon ads, then your cost per click or your keyword is just so expensive. So if you were to put in puzzle books into or use it as a main keyword for your Amazon ads, you'd find that that clicks between 90 cents and $1.50 per click, which means that you only need 1 or 2 clicks and people not to buy it, that you completely erode your budget. So you need to be so careful, because choosing the right or wrong niche can have a huge ongoing impact for you with your Amazon ads, with trying to rank your keywords, with ranking on Amazon all up. So the choice of niche is just so critical, and a poor choice of niche will pretty much wipe you out. So that's where that niche research is critical. That's number one reason why you're just not making any money on your books, because you've gone for a niche that's too competitive, keywords are too expensive, you can't advertise, getting reviews is challenging, and therefore, if you can't get any sales, you can't get reviews, therefore, it's just not going to happen for you. So that's number one, poor choice of niche. You need to take your time and purchase the right software tools or get training on how to conduct niche research the right way. Number two, poor book cover and description. You hear this all the time, but I continue to see poor book cover design, and it's just the main thing that customers sees. And then if they don't particularly like the book cover, then they might like the book description, but it needs the combination of both of them to work really well. And your description will include keywords as well. And if your cover isn't resonating with the audience or your customer, you simply won't get the sales. What'll end up happening is you'll use Amazon ads, people won't click on your book cover, the impressions will be really low, and you just won't generate any sales. So spend that time to get the right book cover and the right description organized, and you can use tools within, say, Publisher Rocket to help you to format that book cover description, that description for your book, and then get it right, and therefore that will definitely help you along the journey. Now, next one, point number 3 is you're too keen to move on to the next book. I see people just churning out books, 20 a month, 30 books a month, and it's just not going to work for you in the long term, because how do you manage Amazon advertising for that amount of books? And if you think that by putting more books up creates more sales, well, you're horribly wrong, because for your books you need to create reviews, you need to advertise those books, and you need to spend time to get those keywords right so you can get the ranking. That's another key reason why you're not making any book sales. You're just so keen to move on to the next thing. You see another book that you're scrolling through as part of your niche research, you go, oh no, do that one now, and you go through it, you might be partly way through it, you see another niche, you hurry that book off and you publish it. Now, the reason why people publish so many books is because Amazon make it free with that free ISBN for mid-content books. You can't publish a low-content book like a journal or a blank drawing book or something like that these days without creating your own ISBN. But unfortunately, Amazon have made it that easy that people just publish so many books and they're trying to do it for free. And that will lead on to another point in a moment. But reason number 4 is all your focus is about making money. Your focus needs to be on creating a great customer experience and exceeding their expectations. You need to have the right price point. It's not too expensive, not too cheap so it looks cheap and nasty. You need to ensure that you've got the grammatical side of things flows really well within your books if you're writing children's books or high content books. Your formatting needs to be correct if you're doing mid sort of books with journals and things like that. Just get it right, and that money will flow if you get some initial sales, get your reviews, then organically you'll start to feature in the Amazon algorithm and your book will start to float up. But if your focus is purely about making money, you won't be focused on the right things. So it's one of the key things. If you're not making sales, well, perhaps your focus is in the wrong area and you need to bring yourself back in and think about the quality that you're creating for your customer. If you're able to publish a book within a day or two, I don't think you're thinking about the customer, you're thinking about your next book. So slow down, think about the customer experience, think about making it delightful for them to buy your book, because then it'll feed on to buying other books that you might create in a series of books that you're publishing as well. Now, the final thing is you want to publish all for free. And I see this all the time, and I mentioned it before. Amazon make it too easy to publish. That's in my opinion. They provide you with a free ISBN. It's free to get your book across the different marketplaces. You can go and change your manuscript whenever you want to with no charge. You can publish 5 books per day if you're doing that. I just don't think that they've got the priorities right in regards to quality. They need to have stricter controls on the quality of books that are going out there. And I know that Ingram Spark about 3 or 4 years ago did a massive clean out of all these poor quality books that were either getting lots of returns or creating poor customer experience. And they cleaned them all out. And it's been great for those people who got high quality books. It just meant that you can reach more people because all these terrible books were eliminated. And I think that Amazon need to do a similar thing. If a book hasn't sold a copy for 2 years, they should get rid of that book. Or if it hasn't got a review within that 2-year period, maybe it's 3 years. You just need to, I think Amazon need to clear out all the clutter. Therefore, it will actually help you if you create good, high quality books. It means that there's less books that are sort of competing for those keywords if they clean some of these poor books out. And they should be encouraging you as a publisher. If you have poor books that you think, look, I'm not very happy with that book that I published 2 years ago, hasn't sold a copy, poor quality design, poor cover, they should make it easy for you just to unpublish it and delete it. And therefore, it'll help your author credibility. So that's something that maybe they should consider. So just think about your investment of what you're doing. If you want to make money, well, you've probably got to be prepared to invest some money as well by purchasing the right software to conduct your niche research, by running some Amazon ads. And you shouldn't be scared of Amazon ads if you have a quality book. The only reason you should be worried about Amazon ads is if you've got a poor book cover or description's not very good and customers are clicking on it and they're moving on to the next book because it doesn't meet their criteria of what they're looking for. That's the only reason that you should be scared, is for that very reason. And if you need to set a budget, set an appropriate budget for Amazon ads. But if you just want to publish for free, then don't expect that you're going to get many sales because you're not investing in your publishing business. So think very, very carefully about that. So there are 5 initial tips that I believe are one of the strongest reasons of why you're not making hardly any money on Amazon KDP. And I've had books that have not gone so well, but I've had books that have gone really, really well. And if I think and revisit some of the reasons why these books are doing so well, it's because I've invested the time, create a quality book, a quality product for my customers. I've advertised it correctly. I've got reviews. I've got the pricing right, and I'm able to create that great customer experience, and they end up buying other books in the same series as well. So they're some of the key reasons why you're perhaps not making the money you think you should on Amazon.